Alright, you guys, I wanted to take a minute here and tell you a little bit about a really cool concept. And it's no coincidence that this is one of the concepts that I'll be covering in my upcoming workshops. So let me get to that first. There's 3 workshops coming up here. The first one's going to be in Boulder, Colorado, January 31st at the Boulder Outlook Hotel. But if you want more information about any of these workshops, email me at RonnieShellist@gmail.com. I keep pointing this way because that's the video description where I put all of this information if you miss it. The one after that's going to be February 20th in Atlanta, Georgia. And then the following weekend, I believe on a Sunday, is what I'm shooting for. I'll post the dates in the video description as well. So that one, the weekend after, would be February 27th or 28th. I need to figure that out. I think it's 28th. Houston, Texas. So we got Boulder, Colorado coming up at the end of this month. Then I'll be heading to Atlanta to put on this workshop in Atlanta, and then straight to Houston, Texas. So here is one of the topics that I'll be covering in the workshop. I love this one, and it has to do with what I just played at the intro of this video. I have a C harmonica in my hand, and I'm playing in first position. Now the concept I'm going to talk about could be used for other positions as well. I just happen to choose first position. So let me remind you what that means. I'm taking a C harmonica and playing it in C. Unlike a lot of cross harmonica players that are using the C harmonica in the key of G, I chose to use the concept of first position. And the idea here is to work on playing first position in many different grooves, various grooves, to get used to and become comfortable soloing in those different grooves. I think a lot of people, for example, in first position get stuck playing slow blues. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I hear a lot of it. So wouldn't it be cool to play something funky like this tune right here, or a swing, which I'll demo next, and work on these various grooves. Then you could go and cross harp and practice a bunch of different grooves in cross harp. Then you could take third position and practice playing a slow blues, a minor blues, a straight ahead shuffle, and so on. Get the concept here? That really forces you to be creative and come up with new, fresh ideas, because the groove is changing, but your scale work is not. So you have to be creative and come up with different ways to fit the groove. So this is one way you can begin to use the Ultimate Blues Jam Tracks, which is where these songs are coming from that I'm going to use today. And it's pretty cool. You know, go through and choose all the songs that are in C and just stick in C and practice. Maybe you'll work on third position, so all the songs in D with a C harmonica. And if this is confusing, then you need to go back and brush up on what it means to play in different positions. So let's do this. You heard me play. Let me jam a little bit more on this funky tune, and then just for a second so you can get the feel for it again. And then I'm going to switch to the same key but a totally different groove. This funky tune comes from the Ultimate Blues Jam Track, I believe it's volume 1. Here we go. So you get the idea? Let's go to the Ultimate Blues Jam Harmonica Edition and play a swing, same key. Totally different feel here. Alright, so, you know, it really forces you to think differently. It's really interesting how your playing evolves and changes. So what is this? What are the benefits? You become a much more well-rounded player, much more well-rounded than you would have been if you only stuck to one style of playing. You know, like first position for a slow blues, you'd be stuck in that same slow blues land every time you picked up first position. So it forces you to be creative. It really pushes you, and it's great practice. Let's say you blow out your cross harp key. Okay, so you're in, let's say the band's in the key of G, and your C harp is gone, and you only have one for the night. The band goes back to G. Now you have an option. You feel comfortable playing for first position, right? So you can grab a G harp, and you should be able to play damn near anything. You know, any kind of groove if you listen and play that single position, you know, like first position to it. I mean, think about it. Everyone's playing cross harp to all sorts of stuff, like a slow blues and a swing. So why not do that with first position? And why not do that with third position, which works, by the way, very well for playing over major or minor. You don't have to be in minor to play third position. So those are my tidbits for the day. That's all I have, but I wanted to let you know what was going on with these workshops and throw this idea out there of the ultimate blues jams using a focused practice instead of just having fun and playing around with them. Nothing wrong with that. If you're not on my email list, please shoot me an email at RonnieShellist@gmail.com. I'll put you on the newsletter email list so that you can hear about all the specials and about any new products that come out that may not be available on the website. In fact, if you want to get caught up on some of those items, the products, or the deals that have just come out, shoot me an email and I will forward on either a copy of the newsletter or at least the deals that I've passed on in the last couple months. All right, I'll catch you soon. Thanks.